Yes.
We're live?
You live on
We're live?
YouTube.
On YouTube? On
Now,
YouTube?
now you're
Guys,
live.
good morning. We're just getting the Instagram lives dialed. Why is there's always leaf blowers when we do yoga? So it's fine. It's about finding your zen. And there's a bunch of loud noises and mosquitoes. Alright guys, so I'm just going to start talking while he's doing that if you guys are on YouTube with me. This is yoga, what, week 4 we figured out? Week 3, week 4?
Week. We didn't figure out. I think it's week 4. Week 3.
It's week 3.
Yeah. From live, yes.
Live, yeah. Week 3 of live. We are officially day 31 of our Corona camp, which means we've completed an entire calendar month of Corona camp, which is amazing because I know there's so many people who have done it every single day, which is so cool, and we appreciate you guys so much, and that's why we're doing this, is for you guys. It obviously helps ourselves too, but we don't have to record ourselves if we're doing it, so obviously that's for you guys. And the fact that you guys are participating is what makes it all worth it. Are we gramming live?
We're grabbing live.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Okay, guys. Now we're live on Cyborg's YouTube. We're live on his Instagram and my Instagram. So if one of them dies for whatever reason, in my Instagram and his, there's a swipe up to get to his YouTube. I think YouTube usually lasts the best. Sometimes the Instagrams get crazy. So if we lose you at any point, jump over to his Instagram, my Instagram, or Cyborg's YouTube to come back to us. Oh, that's going to be a mission there. Gentle.
Yeah, yoga to that.
Nice yoga. We are not professional mediaists. Is that a word?
Bro,
So our setups are, I wish you guys could see them. They are not,
very,
you think they are?
very house setups.
At home, yeah.
Yeah.
Homemade.
Homemade setups.
Yeah. Something else too. I just got done recording the workout for tomorrow. It was aggressive. But also I said there, we need to be so thankful that we're in Miami. For those of you who are. Or if you're anywhere that's somewhere you can actually enjoy being outside. Just like thank yourselves for moving there or being there, because there's so many people, especially in like parts where it's really bad. Like New York is one of the worst places in the US right now for Corona, and it's still cold there, you know, so like, oh, that's too bad. So just appreciate where you are if it's somewhere you can be outside. I know California is pretty intense too with the Corona, but at least you guys have that option of being outside as well too. Other than that,
That's pretty much it.
I think that's it. So again, guys, I talked about last week investing in a yoga mat. If you're going to invest in something, I promise you, not having to worry about your mat when you're flowing is super important. I'm sure some of you that might have the $10, you know, weird rippy yoga mats. I'm sure throughout your practice it's moving the entire time. So again, if you can invest in a yoga mat, do it. I prefer Lululemon. Guys on Instagram, if there's something you prefer, like a type of yoga mat, write it there so other people can see and maybe go and purchase it as well. I'm sure getting it on Amazon right now takes 365 days to get it, but it's worth it. And again, if you're using a hot yoga mat, water is going to be your solution to make it have better grip. I like to put it on my hands and where my feet go, because we know with hot yoga, the more you sweat, the better your mat gets. On that note too, guys, Apple Watch, I swear, it's the coolest thing. Not only does it obviously connect to your phone, but keeping track of all your workouts is so freaking cool. And it's like an accountability thing. Like, you know what you did every day, so it kind of like keeps you motivated, whether it's your steps, whether it's your calories, whether it's your time standing. It's really cool. It's really cool. So I suggest when you can invest in something else too for fitness, an Apple Watch is the way to go. All right, you guys, but on that note, let's put our hair up more. put your hair up. And we're gonna get started here today.
Guys, just so you guys know, we're doing yoga every day in the morning.
Every day.
It's very important. Like, I believe that, like this time that we're having extra, at moments like this that we have extra time is very good for us to be able to build good habits. We can't, like, us jiu-jitsu athletes at least, we're not training as much jiu-jitsu right now, or not even training no jiu-jitsu. It's very important for you to be taking this time to improve certain areas of your body, and stretching, like it's very important for us. Not only for you to improve on your body, but also for injury prevention.
The return, yeah.
If, like, just from being flexible itself, I believe that's one of the main factors that let me last so long in jiu-jitsu. Because I was always very flexible, I always took care of my body, So, but because it became a natural thing to me, I believe, like, I stopped stretching for a long period of time. And I'm loving having this.
I brought it back to his life.
That's what's up.
Like love.
Yes. So I love to be, back stretching. And we're not doing long yoga too. We're doing 20-25 minutes yoga, which is cool, fast.
And if you guys can do it outside, if it is warm where you are, it helps a lot. If the body can heat up as fast as it does outside, your muscles are going to be way more warm to be able to stretch.
Yep.
Ready?
What time is it?
It's time. It's 9:33. People are probably like, shut up. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm already 8 calories deep from talking.
All right.
Is that your zen?
I'm my zen posture.
Gorgeous zen. All right, you guys, good morning. Congratulations for making it to your mat. Thank you for joining us on another live yoga with the Borgs during our Corona camp crisis. Today, in my Corona camp, I've been progressing as the days and the weeks go on. I want to do a little bit of that with you guys. The flows that I do on the live are very random, so we can get a bunch of different things. But today I do want to stop and take time to look at the headstand, because I know that's a lot of the ones that people love to do right away, or you probably try it on your mats at the gym already. But there's a couple of cues I think I can give you that will help. And we'll also get into some standing balances too, because we have to be good on one leg, and it is what it is. All right, you guys, so today we're going to start seated. I want to stretch our arms a little bit just to get warmed up here. So find a comfortable seated position. All right, we are going to actually stretch our wrists to start. So I'm going to put my hands flat on the ground. And now all I'm going to do is move my lower body to be able to stretch the amount I need to stretch in my wrist. So from here, I'm going to come up off my heels and lean forward until I find a really nice stretch in the back of my wrists and in the forearms. Breathe into it. Good. And release. Let's flip our palms over. Oh, man. Okay. Same thing. Let's rock forward until you find that stretch and hold. Good. Slowly rock back to your hips and release. Let's go outside. And now we're going to come forward as if we did when we were stretching them forward. But now we're going to rock to one side and hold. Good. Inhale, exhale, rock to the other side and hold. Good. Inhale back to the middle and come back to your butt. Good. Okay, we're going to inhale, interlace our fingers behind our back. Open up our chest big and hold for 3 breaths, continuing to push your chest forward and pinch your shoulder blades and breathe. Good, and release, shake it out. We're going to do that 2 more times. Interlace, big back, push your chest through, pinch your shoulder blades and breathe. Good, and release. Really think of rolling your shoulder blades down your back. Last one. Inhale, big chest, roll the shoulder blades back and down your spine. Pinch your shoulder blades and breathe. Push, 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 push. Your hands should be just slightly off of your butt. Good, and exhale. Good. Okay, so now if you're seated, you're fine. If you're on your knees, let's open our legs up nice and wide so our knees are out at the outside of our mats. So now we're going to interlace our fingers and push down. We're going to inhale all the way up and exhale, come through center. Once you get to the bottom, you re-interlace your fingers, push down, inhale. Exhale, good. We're going to move through 5 of these. This is number 3. Inhale, reach, look up. Exhale. Inhale, push, look up. Exhale, let's do one more. Here we go. Inhale, push, look up. And exhale, leave your hands at heart center. Close your knees if they're open. Sit, close your eyes, and set your intention for your practice right here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to seal our lips and breathe in and out just through the nose for the entire practice, unless I say otherwise. Sometimes we take those nice exhales through the mouth. But my challenge for you today, especially if this is your 3rd or 4th week, is to be able to move through this flow with your mouth closed, breathing just breath to movement through your nose. That's my intention for you. Now we're going to take 5 breaths nice and silently for you to set your intention for yourself, whether it's for this practice, this day, this week, or this crisis. Let's do that now. Let's take 5 deep breaths to seal our lips into our yogi breathing and set our intention. Good, and let's blink our eyes open and let's move into our practice. Everybody have an amazing flow. Again, thank you for joining us. Let's move into our tabletop position. Our knees are under our hips. Our wrists are under our shoulders. We're going to inhale. We're going to drop our spine. Look up. Exhale. Push it away and all the way back to child's pose. Hold for a full breath. Inhale. Exhale, good. On your next inhale, come back to center, drop and look up. Exhale, push big back, tuck your hips and send your butt back to your heels. Hold for a full breath. Good, inhale, back up, drop, look up. Seal your lips, exhale, push. Big back, sit back. Hold for a full breath. Good. Inhale, up, drop, look up. Exhale, push, big back, sit back, one full breath. Good. Last one, here we go. Inhale, come up, drop, look up. Exhale, push, sit back. Good. Inhale back to tabletop. Exhale. Let's flip our toes. Downward facing dog. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. You can pedal out your legs if it feels good. Put all the weight into 1. When you get to your 3rd breath, I want you sealing your heels to the mat and really diving into this position. Alright, you guys, on our next inhale, we are going to inhale the right leg high. Exhale, open up, stack your hips, hold for a full breath. Good, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it in the middle. Inhale, drop your knee. And come up, high runner's lunge here. Good. Hold for a full breath. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to come up, crescent lunge. Hold for a full breath. And on our next inhale, we're going to put all the weight into our front leg, lift off into our warrior 3. Inhale your hands to your heart, hold for a full breath. Good. On our next inhale, we're going to extend our arms, slowly move back into our crescent lunge, hold for another whole breath. Good. On our next inhale, we're going to drop down, hold for a full breath. And inhale, prepare. Exhale, we're going to shift our hips back, pick up our front toe, and fold. Hold for a full breath. Good. On your next inhale, come back, plant your hands, step back into our high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We're going to move through that same pattern on the left side. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, open up. We're going to hold for a full breath. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, drop the back knee. Inhale up, whole breath here. Good. On our next inhale, pick up the back knee, crescent lunge, and hold for a full breath. And on our next inhale, come forward, bring your hands to heart center, warrior 3, breathe for a full breath. Inhale, we're going to extend our arms and slowly come back into our crescent lunge. Full breath here. Inhale, drop the knee, runner's lunge, full breath. And inhale to prepare. Exhale, shift your hips back, pick up your front toe and fold. Full breath. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's breathe 3 breaths before we move through that 2 more times on each side. Breath to movement. One more breath. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's inhale that right leg high. Listen closely. Exhale, open. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through, drop the back knee. Runner's lunge. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, warrior 3. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, drop the back knee. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, open up. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee. Breathe. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hold. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, hold. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hold. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, come back, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. You guys got the flow now. One more each side. Breath to movement. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, open. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through. Runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hold. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, hold. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hold. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, come forward, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, last one, let's go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, open up. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through. Good, hold. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hold. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, hold. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hold. Inhale, runner's lunge. Almost there. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your knees down, sit your butt back. Child's pose. Good job, you guys. Recover here. 5 breaths. Bring your breathing back. Bring your heart rate back down. Find that control. Forehead's on the mat, shoulder blades back and down the spine. Your butt is resting on your heels. 3 more breaths. Beautiful, you guys. Let's roll up, big back into tabletop, and exhale, flip back to downward facing dog, and breathe here for 3 breaths. Good. All right, you guys, let's inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through. Drop your back leg. Inhale, posture up. Good. Exhale, we're going to go into that same fold here and breathe for a whole breath. Good. Inhale, plant that foot back down. Reach back with your right arm. Grab your left foot and pull. 3 breaths. Good. Slowly release. Plant your hands. Pick up your back foot. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2, and hold for 3 breaths. Big bend in the front leg, 90 degrees. You're looking over your front fingertips, and your arms should be in one straight line. Good. Inhale, we're going to turn. And exhale, we're going to fold forward. Good. All right, you guys. You can stay in this fold here. If not, I'm going to talk you through our headstand, okay? So, this is always the time in your practice, whether you're here with me or at a yoga studio, where you can always take the option of going into your headstand. Okay, so a lot of the times people have their hands apart, or they don't really know how to set it up. So I'm going to stop to show you guys just for a second. Sidework's going to already go in it. So always when we're doing arm balances and inversions, it's a really good thing to measure your width with your elbows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my elbows on the ground. I'm going to grab opposite elbows and open up. It's going to be really important to leave them at this width. For my headstand, I'm going to interlace my fingers like we've been doing a lot this practice, and that's where my head is going to go. So I'm going to plant the crown of my head in that little cradle of my hand. Then I'm going to bring my hips up. So now I want to try to get my hips over my shoulders. And I can either come up one leg at a time and then the other. And always remember to breathe when you're in your headstand. Good. All right, my headstand people, let's come out of it just as you went in. We will take a little halfway lift, interlace our fingers behind our back, and exhale, fold. Good. We're going to attach our fingers to our back, slowly roll up on the inhale, and exhale back to our warrior 2. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your arms down and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg, right leg high. Let's come through. You can go into your chin stand here if you want, or just leave that leg floating. And we'll meet back on our exhale in downward facing dog. We'll take 3 breaths before moving to the other side. One more breath. All right, you guys, let's inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Plant your knee down. Inhale, come up to our runner's lunge. Breathe for 3 breaths.
That's right.
Good. Inhale. Exhale, kick back and fold for 3 breaths. This is my favorite hamstring stretch. Try to pull your left hip back and your right hip forward. You're going to feel a much deeper stretch. Good. Inhale, come back. Windmill your left arm back. Grab your right foot and pull. Good. Slowly release. Plant your hands down. Pick up that back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Hold for 3 breaths. Big 90-degree bend in that front leg. You're looking over your front fingertips and your arms are in one straight line. One more breath. Good. Inhale, open up. And exhale, fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Again, we're going to move into our headstand. And I'm going to talk you guys through it one more time if this is your first time, all right? So, again, we're going to use our elbows to measure. We plant that on the ground. We do not move them any wider or closer. We open up. For the headstand, we're going to interlace our fingers here. We're going to place our head right in that little basket and bring our hips up nice and high. And now you can either go up one leg at a time, 2, all the way up to extension. Don't be afraid to fall out of it. There's nothing wrong with that. And remember to breathe. Good. On your next inhale, let's slowly come out just as we went in. Take a nice halfway lift and then grab for opposite elbows and fold. Guys, always in this forward fold, you want to bring your hips over your heels so the weight is almost in your toes. You don't want to be pushing your butt backwards. You want everything to be in one nice line. Good. On our next inhale, we're going to slowly roll up. Exhale back into our warrior 2 for 3 breaths. Try to find the deepest bend in that front knee that you have found yet. Every exhale, bend a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. Good, and inhale, let's reverse our warrior. Exhale, windmill your arms down and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. And breathe. Breaths here. All right, we're going to inhale, look to the top of the mat. You can either step, walk, hop, or float all the way to the top. We're going to inhale, pick up our toes, drop our butts down here. Okay, so you're up on your toes, your legs are resting on your calves, and we're going to hold this here. I want you guys to either try to bring one arm off the ground, and then the other into a nice little ball. Don't be afraid to fall out of it. If you can, start trying to tuck your chin to your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees. Woof. Good. Plant your hands, pick up your hips. Exhale, fold. Let your hands be heavy, arms be heavy. Good. Inhale, plant your hands. Toe heel your feet out so that your toes are touching outside the mat. Your heels are in. And exhale, we're going to drop our butt and come into this nice frog squat. Breathe for 3 breaths. Attach your elbows to the inside of your knees. Good. On our next inhale, let's plant our hands, lift our hips again, heel to our feet back together, halfway lift and exhale, standing forward fold. Good. And now we're slowly going to roll down all the way to our butt and extend our legs out in front of us. Good. We're going to get a little bit of twisting action here to finish our practice. So we're going to inhale the right arm high. Exhale, reach over to that left foot. Inhale the left arm high and open up. You should feel a really nice stretch in your left side lower back. Keep your toes flexed towards your face. This is going to feel great if you've been doing a lot of sitting. Good. Inhale the left arm and the right arm back. Let's switch sides. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, reach for the left ankle. Inhale the right arm high and open up and fold. This way. Nope. That hand to that foot. Oh, that's okay. You can do whichever side. There we go. Good. On our next inhale, we're going to plant both hands behind us. We're going to plant our feet on the ground, and we're going to exhale our hips high, reverse tabletop. Let your head be heavy. 3 breaths. Good. Inhale, bring your butt down, come up on your heels, and exhale, push back up, hold for a breath. Good. Inhale, bring the butt down, toes up. Exhale, push. Last one. Inhale, butt down, toes up. Exhale, push back up. 3 more breaths. Good. Inhale the butt down, extend the legs, and exhale, seated forward fold. 5 breaths here every time, trying to get deeper and deeper. Relax on the inhale, push on the exhale. That's 2. Push on the exhale, 3. Push on the exhale, 4. Almost there. Push, let's exhale, 5, and inhale slowly with your head and shoulders heavy. Roll all the way up. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Lift your chin. Good. And let's slowly bring it all the way down for a nice 10 count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We are going to bring our heels as close to our butt as we can. We're going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift your hips, walk your shoulder blades underneath and interlace your fingers one more time. Push your hips to the ceiling. Chin is to your chest. 3 breaths here. 1 more. Release your fingers and slowly bring it down vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. We're going to take 1 breath here. We're going to move into our second set. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, hips high. Walk your shoulders underneath. Interlace your fingers. Try to touch your palms. Think of pinching your knees towards each other. Glutes are high. Breathe. Let's go, guys. one more breath. Good. Release your fingertips. Bring it down vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to rock our knees side to side. Let them fall all the way to the right, all the way to the left. 3, 4, 5, and let them fall to the right and stay there. Take your right hand, place it on top of your knee. Your left arm extends out, and we're looking over the left fingertips, 2 shoulder blades on the ground. Good. On your next inhale, bring your feet back to the mat and switch sides. On the exhale, drop your knees to the left. Use the weight of your left hand on your legs. Extend the right arm out and look over your right fingertips. Good. On the next inhale, plant your feet back down on the mat. Pull both your knees into your chest. Grab for opposite elbows. One last squeeze. We're going to take our exhale through our mouth. You're going to take the biggest inhale of the day. Bring your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Big inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Release your hands. Release your feet. And Savasana here. Your toes are pointed out, your heels are in, your palms are facing up. Take your shoulder blades, roll them back and down your spine. Release that lower arch in your lower back. Tongue is heavy, your jaw is heavy. Relax every muscle in your face and breathe. Let your breathing come back to normal. Go back to your intention. Reset it for the rest of the day. You guys are welcome to stay here as long as you want. When you're ready, you're going to pick a side and roll to that supported fetal position using your bicep as a pillow, bringing your knees towards your chest. Good. Start by slowly blinking your eyes open. Plant your top hand on the ground, whether it's your left or right, and you're slowly going to put yourself back up into a comfortable seated position. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that was good.
Woo!
Loved it.
That was amazing.
The sun just
The
feels
sun is really
so
good. Yeah. The power of vitamin D. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say.
It's just like another great practice.
That's it.
Just guys, let's just focus on positivity, man. You know, like wake up early, do a yoga, do some like activities, you know, like release the endorphins of your body. Try to, you know, attach yourself to good news, you know, like or good energy or something that's gonna give you good vibes.
Yeah, I saw it a lot this week. A lot of people's posts were very kind of lonely, and of course we understand that. Like, of course we're at a time where it's like you're not seeing your normal people, you're not doing your normal things. But again, guys, it can always be worse. Like, there's so much negativity on the internet already. Don't bring yourself to that. You know, a lot of people are like, oh my God, I've been stuck. Oh my God, mental that, you know, it's like, just be positive. It's like, truthfully, like, don't post if it's not going to be positive at this point, you know, because again, there's so much work. Like, other countries have it way worse than we do. Like, other states, other people that are Americans, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're here listening to this, you're good. That means you have internet. That means you have a phone. That means you have Wi-Fi. That means you're at home. That means you're able to move your body. Like, there's really nothing to complain about at a time like this. Of course, everybody has their bad days, and that's fine, but you don't need to put it out to other people.
If you have a roof over your head and you have food to eat, yes, be grateful. And it's very important for us to acknowledge that. Like there's just a lot happening out there, guys, and it's very important for us to keep ourselves positive. Keep your mind, because one, you're not, like you really influence a lot of people who are around you. So try to feed people who are around you with good vibes, with positive energy. There's the things we can change, and those things you just gotta go ahead and do it. But the things we actually don't, being crying around, like complaining is not really gonna do any justice. You're not gonna really do any good. So let's just keep positive, man. Like be grateful for the things we have, and not be complaining from the things we don't. Like I have my business shut as well. All my affiliate stores around the world are all closed. And that's okay. Look, we don't have a work right now. No, that's a fact. That we cannot change. So what can we change? Inside of our minds, building our body, building our courage, building our energy. So when all of this, goes out, we're gonna have the proper energy to actually go back and reconquer the things from where we left. So positive vibes, positive energy to everybody there, man. We love you guys. Thanks for following. Thanks for being a part of our lives.
Guys, if you liked this yoga flow and you're not a part of Corona Camp, www.bjjworldchampion.com. You will have access to one every single day. On top of that, a workout, jiu-jitsu curriculum, and a jiu-jitsu flow. If you guys are going to hit your workout now, make sure you warm up good. Your muscles are like this long and just ready to snap. So make sure you do a good dynamic workout warm up before your workout. Because this isolating stretching and like sitting stretching static isn't very good warm up for working out. So make sure you transition your body to be ready for that.
Yeah, and every Wednesday we're gonna have this live yoga here. So every Wednesday 9:30 a.m. Eastern time we're gonna be here. Make sure that you have your water, have your mats ready for every Wednesday. And every Friday we have our live workout as well. It's very challenging, so it's a good challenge for you to see where you stand with your gas tank every Friday.
All right, cheers. So we'll see you all Friday or back here next week. Namaste. Oh, good job, Borg.
That was a good one.
That was great. Oh, wow. Hello. Oh my gosh. Oh, man down. Oh, you're gonna answer things? Me too. Let me turn this around. What's up, guys? Oh my goodness. So many people.
Did you guys get to the yoga with us or what? Some good people here, man. A lot of people answering to the yoga. That's so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, if you guys didn't get to do it today, next Wednesday or
Rob, why are you up? What time is it? You're in Hawaii.
if you didn't do it today, guys, every Wednesday yoga, okay, or every Friday workout. Wait till you guys, okay? If you missed the class today, you can go.
All right, you guys. I'll see you next week at 9:30 or Friday at 9:30 for the workout.
Get the yoga live there. Os.
I had 250. What'd you have? It's similar. How do you? I don't know how to save this one. I think I messed it up last time.
Just go here.
Should I just do the yoga again now while I'm here?